All right, this is the simulation session of GBP JPY. Same thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to be visualizing the 4-hour, the daily, and then we'll look for confirmations on the smaller time frame like 30-minute and M15. So before we start, I want to pick some random dates. So okay, this time let's pick the dates between 2022 till, or let's do it 2018 till 2020. Okay, and I will do the backtesting of GBP JPY, because the last time I think I did in these dates I did the simulation of gold. So second month, and let's pick a random date. Okay, July 18 2018. Let's do July 18 2018. We have to select GBP JPY 2018 July 18. Yeah, okay, so it's October. Okay, the problem is I cannot go beyond September, so because I don't have the data downloaded. So let's pick a random date again. This time I hope it should, okay, it's 2019 April 30. Let's do April 30 2019. Month will be 4 and April 30. So on April 30, it's on Tuesday. Let's start from Monday. Time on charts will be New York close, spread will be fixed 10 pips, initial history on charts 1000, type will be standard M15. Let's start the simulation. Load the template, shift the chart, lots will be changed into risk, because every trade that I'm going to take I will risk 1%. Okay, moving on to 8 o'clock, because that's when I start trading pre-London timing, around that. Okay, by looking at the 4-hour, what's the first thought that comes into mind? It says we are bullish, right? We closed above resistance, we have clean range to the left till that zone, so there's a very high chance that price is going to go up and tap that zone. Let's take a look at daily. Okay, we are moving bullish, so it's very clear and it's very easy price action. Like this kind of price action is very easy. If we have a candle closed above resistance, we have clean range to the left, so if the 4-hour candle has to go up, I want to see some retracement, support formation, then I will take a buy. Or if I see some deep liquidity grab on the 30-minute candle or maybe on M15, then I will look for taking a buys. Well, this candle is telling me something. This candle went down, the wick was bigger, so maybe that was just to create the bottom wick of the 4-hour. That's possible. Okay, I'm gonna start it and we'll see if it makes sense, then I will enter the trade. I would say there is a chance. Okay, no, there is no chance. If this candle breaks the high of the previous candle, I think there's a very high chance we can execute the buy. Stop loss right there, and price can go easily till that zone. Accept and let it run. Let's see whether this trade plays out or not. Okay, we are pushing up. Look at the spread, it's too wide. Candle closed with no bottom wick. That means there's a very less chance that this candle will go down. There's still a chance that we can continue pushing up, because this candle closed with no bottom wick. We have a support forming on the 15-minute candle. Support bullish after the bearish, so yeah, it can push up now. Okay, I'm getting one by one right there, but let's just stay in this trade because I still believe it can continue pushing up. Like that. Okay, let's take a look at 4 hour. Yeah, it's pushing up. Looking at the 1 hour, we have a clean range to the left. Yeah, there's some sort of a rejection area, but I still believe we can tap that zone because the structure on the 4 hour is very clear. And we are pushing up. That's great. We can easily tap that zone. Whenever there's a breakout on the 4 hour in these type of trades, I'm very confident because it's very clear. Speed it up more. We have 10 minutes left in this candle to close, and the candle is gonna close in 3 minutes to 1. The candle closed bullish. Okay, speed it up more. Wait. This red line shows that this is the news time. What time is it? 11. Well, I think I should close this trade right there, because whenever there's some major news event, I don't know what is going to happen left. This candle can shoot to the downside or it can shoot to the upside, so it's a good idea to just close the trade and call it a day. Speed it up more. Let's see what happens here. Forward. Okay, I think I've made a very good decision. Moving on to the next day. Same time, 8 o'clock, right there. Let's see the calendar first. Okay, we don't have any major news, so let's just close it. Moving on to the daily. The daily candle seems like, yeah, we closed below this. We went up maybe to retrace a little bit, and then now daily candle can push to the downside. Looking at the 4 hour, yeah, let's see whether the daily candle has created that top wick. Okay, looking at the 4 hour, this candle closed with no top wick. We have a resistance forming, so I would say the next candle, this candle can wake up and then continue pushing down till this zone maybe, or it can retest these lows. So for taking sells, I need to see some resistance forming on the 30-minute. So for that, let's move on to the 30-minute. This is also some sort of support we have. If price retraces, creates resistance, then I will take a sell. Let's start. Stop. We have to wait here for price to create some retracement, some sort of resistance, so that I can say that it's going to go down. We have a resistance forming right there. Looking at the 30-minute, looking at the 4 hour, it turned bearish. I think we can take a sell. Yeah, I think we can take a sell. Let's take a sell. Stop loss will go right above that candle, take profit will go, like 4-hour candle can easily come to this wick fill and then potentially touch these lows, at least this one. So accept and let it run. Oh, we reject it. Okay, I will also, like, I will give my bias a second chance, right? And this time I will switch to 30-minute just to get a better entry. Well, seems like it is gonna push down, but now we'll wait for this candle to close, and the candle is gonna close in 1 minute. Now if this candle breaks the low, 100% I'm gonna execute the sell. This move up was just to create the top wick of the 4-hour candle. Stop loss will go right there and take profit will go maybe right there. 4-hour, yeah, price can go till that area. So let's start, and now it should work. Even though we have a rejection to the left hand side, this, but by trusting the 4-hour market structure, we have a support right here, but you know, the 4-hour structure is clear. So higher the time frame, the better. And we are pushing down. 15-minute candle closed bearish. That's a good sign. But it closed with no bottom wick. Okay, there could be some sort of maybe retracement and then continuation. Are we gonna hit the take profit? Are we? Well, that's what I said. 4-hour candle has to come till this zone, and it almost reached that area, so I think I should close full. I still believe it can continue pushing down till these wick fills. So let's forward it and see whether, okay, my idea about this was not correct, but till this it was correct. Okay, moving on to the next day. Moving on to the Wednesday. Right there. Looking at the daily, we are bullish, right? We closed above this resistance. We have now that area for the price to tap that. Looking at the 4-hour, we are approaching some resistance area to the left hand side. I would say this can wick down and then maybe tap these areas. Price is going to go up to maybe fill these wicks because the daily is bullish and it's pushing up, broke the high of the previous candle. So yeah, like price can go till that area maybe, and then it can go further up, who knows. If I want to take a sell, I will wait for some retracement, then support formation, and then I'll look for taking a bias. Let's start. Forward the candle. We have to wait. Looking at the 4-hour, maybe that's some sort of a confirmation that 4-hour has finished creating a bottom wick. If this 30-minute candle breaks the high of the previous candle, I would say there is a very high chance that we can continue pushing up. Let's take a buy. Stop loss will go under here and take profit will go right at that wick fill right there. Accept and let it run. Let's see whether this idea works or not. We closed bullish. We have 5 minutes left in this candle to close. If this candle closes with that kind of rejection, yeah, that's the problem. That is the problem, because we are also at the resistance, so we should be very careful while taking a buys, because maybe price could react to these zones, because this is a lot of rejections. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, right? There has been 8 rejections that happened from that. So, well, I can do one thing. I can trail my stop loss under here. If this candle has to go up, it should not break the low of the previous candle, and it should make higher highs and higher lows. Accept and let it run. If it goes up, perfect. If not, then at least I should not lose full. Okay, well, forward. Okay, this idea worked, but just by trailing the stop loss, I lost this trade. Never mind, but it worked. Okay, these type of things happens sometimes. Moving on to the next day, Friday. There's a lot of learning involved in these type of backtesting. Like, you know, in this particular trade, what I learned is I should not have moved my stop loss. Now, if this thing happens to me, you know, over and over again, then I will start practicing this on the live account as well. Because, like, if I'm just getting stopped out by trailing stop losses, that means that's not something we should, like, that's not something that I should be doing. So 8 o'clock daily is bullish. Yeah, we can go up. The previous candle closed with a rejection. We broke the high. Looking at the 4 hour, we have a bearish candle closing, but you know, I would still say we are bullish, right? I would still say, because the daily is bullish. So if I see some support formation, I will take a buy. Forward. Maybe now 4 hour candle is going to leave this wick and then continue pushing up to fill that wick, because in the daily we are bullish. Okay, if this candle breaks the high of the previous candle, I should take a buy, but the problem is it should have made that bottom wick, and it's breaking the high in the first 39 seconds, which is not good. At least it should go down, create that bottom wick, and then go up. It's happening after 5 minutes. Should I enter? I think yes. Stop loss right there, and take profit will go right there. Accept, and M15 candle is gonna close bearish. Okay, it closed bearish but with a rejection, so there's still a chance that we can go up. Let's take a look at 4-hour. Well, it left this wick and now it's going bullish. So yeah, it can go up till that zone. I think we are good. I should wait for daily candle is going bullish. Looking at the 4-hour, we are almost reaching that wick fill area, so I would say maybe I should close the trade. Yeah, because price could also reject from this area, right? I have seen it multiple times. It can also tap the take profit, but anyway, I was getting some decent gains and okay, well, it tapped the take profit. Okay, moving on to the next day, and I think it rejected. Yeah, the previous 4-hour candle closed with a big rejection. Moving on to the next day, Friday. This is gonna be our last trade. Right there. Let's see the daily. Okay, the previous daily candle closed with a big rejection. So maybe we are gonna, first let me delete this. Maybe we're gonna come down, tap this zone and then go up. Yeah, looking at the 4-hour, this 4-hour candle can wick up and then go down. So even though we have a support forming on the 4-hour, but the daily is bearish, so I would say it would be good to take a sells, right? So I will wait for resistance forming on the 30-minute and then I will look for taking a sells. And the 4-hour candle also, there's some sort of a rejection happening. So yeah, well, we have a support forming on the 30-minute, right? But I'm looking for resistance formation and we have a resistance right there, but ideally it should go up, create resistance and then go down. That's what I want to see. Forward. Okay, I think that thing didn't happen. Like I was expecting that price is gonna break above this because the 4-hour candle started right here, around here. Okay, here. So, and at the same point the resistance created, but the problem is I have seen this, like whenever a resistance on the 30-minute forms exactly at the price where the 4-hour started, like sometimes it works, sometimes it goes up to make that top wick of the 4-hour and then goes down. So that's what I was waiting for. But anyway, you know, London session has been over and it was a very good sell, but I failed to take that. Yeah, and daily candle went down. Now it is going to tap this zone maybe and then continue pushing up. Let's forward the candle and see whether it works or not. Okay, well, it almost reached it and then went up. Okay, so that was all. Let's see the stats. Took 5 trades, 3 were profit trades, 2 were losses, and made about 4.07% in 1 week. See the graph. Okay, so guys, thank you so much for watching, and take care. Goodbye.